And Jake Browning looks to throw on the game's first play. It's a crossing. Andre Bocelli is coming off his biggest game of the season in that Apple Cup win. On first down, first carry from Myles Gaskin, trying to bounce it to the outside. He gets a couple, and after losing, here is Gaskin with a flag down. That was a free play. Chase Hansen making the tackle, but it looked like
to show the scouts how improved he is.
Gaskin running behind him with a hole off the left side for a Washington first down. With allows
the front seven to focus on everything in front of them.
They fake the jet sweep to Ahmed. Browning with a deep drop to let the routes develop, but the coverage downfield solid, so he has to heave it away. They play really good conference meeting. Myles Gaskin ran for 143. He's got it here with a big hole off the right side and carries Corian Ballard for a gain of 9. It's here on 3rd and 1. Gaskin again. Stop and start and found a hole, and that's what he does so well. Huskies on the move here on the first possession, and again a heavy dose of Gaskin, this time hit in the backfield and drop. And it was
unique in their coaching, but it's also recruiting and identifying the guys that work.
First touch for Aaron Fuller. He's been quiet the last few weeks. Out of the gun on 3rd and 7, setting up a screen. Here's Savon Ahmed out of the backfield, exploding past the chains for a first down. From the 27. Back to Gaskin. Short gain with Chase Hansen.
He's always there to make plays.
Here's play action. Gaskin out of the backfield was open. The defense closes and limits him to a short gain. Ballard him. Tight end to the left side of the formation, crossing the field, knocked down and incomplete. Browning steps into a slant. It's broken up and incomplete. Jalen, 14 plays, march it all the way down before turning it over on downs. Here Browning has time to get through his progression and dump it off to Gaskin for a short gain. We go down to on 2nd and 9. He's back to throw with the blitz picked up. Across his body, ill-advised and incomplete. It was dropped. Bocelli just get it off in time. Browning down the sideline, wants Fuller, but it's out of his reach, and it's 4th down with it.
Growing up on the West Coast, looking forward to going to that game.
Gaskin into the arms of an eye. And then an Oregon in overtime and against Cal. Sean McGrew stop and start to find a hole and turn nothing into a nice game. Jones motioned into the formation, and Gaskin with a direct snap, hit by Hansen, but drags him for a first down. So 7 blockers in there for Gaskin, who doesn't have much room from it. Bradley and I off to a 10 here, Bruce. Browning looking wide side, and a strong throw to Aaron Fuller, who steps out of the tackle of Julian Blackman and turns it into a big play. Here comes an end around. Savon Ahmed, a lot of room, a blocker in front, but a nice job to work around those blocks by the Utah defense. Jalen Johnson and Chase
put up and kind of forced Nick Harris to almost make a decision, and it allowed Chase Hansen then to rally to the football and make the play. But you can see right there, Johnson's the one that they're obviously playing each other earlier this year.
Here's Gaskin slipping one man. That is all. Chase Hansen. 3 receivers, a tight end and a running back to choose from. And on the slant, he finds Ty Jones, who juggles. It is picked off.
Green. Everyone else clears out in front of him. He does a good job of widening the defender. And it, again, you can't throw that football.
All time against the Utes. Out of an empty set to open this drive. Browning hitting a crossing Bocelli, who beat Corian Ballard for a first down. His 3 tight end set. And play action for Browning. Lets it fly. Incomplete. Wanted Hunter Bryant. 2nd and 10. First run of the drive. And Gaskin accelerates into the arms of Chase Hansen, who's already got 6. On 3rd down, he looks far side. Then he gets chased and spikes it into the ground with Cody Barton. Downs and an interception, putting an end to them. Here's Gaskin. Wants to throw it back to Browning. Instead, will tuck it and turn it into something. Well, they wanted to hit a big play, and for the 3rd time tonight, a wide snap pulled in by Browning, tries to go out the back door, then pays the price, getting sacked by backs. 2nd and long, quickly to Bocelli, trying to set up the blocks. He does to get a chunk back, and then drags the much bigger Lecky Fotu to within a yard. Extra on 3rd and 1, Jake Browning to sneak it. He's got a first down.
It's one of those reasons why he's got two tight ends in the game for Washington.
Here comes Ahmed trying to get him around the edge. Washington, or Utah's got him hemmed in. Julian Blackmon. 2nd down and 10. Ahmed squeezes through the hole. Tackled by Chase Hansen on him if they decide to go that route. Browning looking his direction. Steps into the out pattern for Fuller, but it's incomplete. Utah shows pressure. They bring a man off of the near side. Browning steps up. He tries to run for the first down and does to the 20. Fully extended for a gain. 9th play of the drive is a Myles Gaskin run. No room this time. Surrounded by white shirts and Cody Barton. Who's in Pac-12 history, winningest quarterback in Pac-12 history. Handed it off to Gaskin. Made a man miss in the backfield. Able to get a nice gain on a what? On 3rd and 2, they roll Jake Browning. Eyes in the end zone. Double clutches. Throws it up for grabs and incomplete. Wanted Cade Otton.
It's tremendous. The touchdown percentage is not as good, but it's largely because of Gay.
Myles Gaskin gets around Chase Hansen and gets 5. You know, we talk all about Myles Gaskin is carried at 15, make it 16 times. He gets chopped down a yard short. Converted 3rd and short with this already. They try to do it again, and Gaskin has a first down to the 35 with this.
And watch Wanberg pull around and end up helping to clear the way. This is just a power play, and Blackman's the only guy who's unblocked who's responsible.
In 3 years. Here comes Savon Ahmed. Couldn't get away from Cody Barton. Got a little bit of help from Marquise. Defeat.
And tough call when Gaskin's only 5'10" and you got a 6'2" safety.
Browning moved off his spot into a tight window. Has Hunter Bryant for a first down near midfield. Hunter Bryant. He comes back in early November and has just been getting better and better. Huge cushion for Andre Bocelli to take advantage of. Another Washington firm
coverage, not as much man-to-man.
Ahmed left side gets popped. Francis Bernard
currently on the field.
Couple tight ends in there to block for a screen to Aaron Fuller. Chopped down by Julian Blackmon. On 3rd and 7, they rush only 4. So Browning with time to get through his progression, deliver a strike, but shy of the marker. Hitting center. He does sneak it, and he might have fallen theme. So first down from the 30 and off play action. Browning into the flats, a low throw, skipping it to Cade Otton. 12th play. It's 2nd and 10. It's Browning to throw. He steps up. He's being chased. He'll take off with a flag down, likely holding as Browning slides down inside.
When a quarterback scrambling that way.
So 2nd and 20. It's a screen for Ahmed. Got a block and got 8 yards.
That was McGarry.
And bringing the house against Browning, trying to beat it over the top. Incomplete.
So far in this game.
They are going to try for it. Browning scrambling, throwing on the move. There is Bocelli, but Utah, as they've done all night, so good in the open field.
Good decisions.
From the 6, play action for Browning, and wide open is Cade Otton. Breaks a tackle and gets 8 yards.
And can Ohio State do enough? Maybe get in the college football playoff.
Out of the Wildcat, it's Gaskin for a first down to open this. No, last week at Washington State, grinding that clock down in the 4th quarter. Gaskin on the edge, nowhere to go. Dropped behind the line of scrimmage by Corey.
Much production for Gaskin. It was Browning. Had a huge day.
Here he's got time. Runs into the arms of Lucky Fotu and succumbs to the big fella on a gain of 2. Utah backs off with 7 in coverage. A twist, able to flush Browning from his spot. Throws on the move to Drew Sample. A drive extender on 3rd and long. First down from the 37. Gaskin patiently waited for a hole to develop. It never did. Instead, Bocelli in motion. They fake it to him. Browning with a deep drop. Deep routes developing, but covered. And so he checks it down to Ahmed. He made one man miss. Chase Hansen finished him off, and again it's Browning to Bocelli, who's wide open, and he's got just enough for a first skin. It's a trick play. Browning sets his feet right back to Gaskin, who gets a couple. Well, they've tried to run a couple trick in 7 with the play clock winding down. They just get it off. And again, flushed out of the pocket and will run. Shows off a good burst to get a plays and running for yardage. Ahmed here up the middle. For 8 yards on first. Stretch play for Ahmed. Wow, what a play by Marquise Blair. Second down and long. Ahmed shaking. Able to turn the corner. Get a bunch back. Set up a third. Myles Gaskin. Going to be close. 2 tight ends on the field here. They'll let Browning throw on first down. He swings it outside. And Jacob Kaiser. Range. Ahmed at running back. He's got it. Hit in the backfield and drop. On the 16th play of the drive, he's under pressure. He heaves it outside. He's got Batelli, who extends the ball. Where to
again bring a house pressure? This is going to be the free defender, and you noted it, Joe. He gets this ball out early and in a spot where Batelli can get. Look, we want to put the pressure on his shoulders. Stop the run. Try to force him to be in a position where he has to beat us with his arm.
Myles Gaskin, stop for a loss. Gaskin. Not much. Browning against a 4-man rush, well protected. He's been effective with his feet so far tonight. Here, he only gets a couple. Bradley and I.